The only goal is the mission. Dead men tell no tales. Erase all hostiles. You were never here. Know we were here. Erase all hostiles. Way to take it to them. Good win.
Hello lovely people of YouTube, I'm your host, Seven, and we are back. Alright, enough of the creepy voice. But guys, everybody's talking about the PlayStation 5, everyone's trying to figure out what the price will be because Sony and also Microsoft have not revealed the prices for their new consoles. I don't know if the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One had their price tags by now last time around, but I do think that they did show off the price of the PS4 like as soon as they revealed the console itself, but I could be wrong. It's amazing, here we are 7 years later, a brand new console generation is coming among us. It just feels like yesterday that Microsoft and Sony revealed their PS4 and Xbox One, so time really does fly. So anyways, everyone's talking about the PS5 and they're all speculating what the price will be, and according to a new leak by Amazon, because apparently yesterday or the day before that Amazon accidentally put up the PS5 and its price. Keep in mind this is just a leak and it's no confirmation of what the actual price may or may not be. It could totally be inaccurate, but the Amazon listing did show both of the models that we will be getting, the discless version and the all digital version. It did show the prices of both models, but the image that was leaked regarding the PS5 price was leaked on Amazon France. Unfortunately, we don't have an archive image or the original link for the Amazon France listing. Also, it's important to note that Amazon France is notorious for listing fake listings or fake images, but since the listing is by the official PlayStation account and not just some random Joe, we can assume, let's go ahead and assume that this is real. Since it's on the France website, we don't have the exact USD price, but if we convert it over, the digital only version would cost only $399, which is $100 less than the disc version of the PlayStation 5. It also lists that the release date will be November 20th, which is a few days before Black Friday. Overall, this appears to be quite accurate, but you never really know when it comes to leaks, especially off of just a screenshot and not necessarily a full-blown link that many people have seen. Now, I didn't think about this too much until I read this article from TweakTown, but the discless version would force you to buy from PSN Network whenever you wanted a new game or anything like that, which in my opinion is stupid, but if you're Sony, you're probably going to be happy because you're forcing people to buy directly from you and you don't have to worry about losing money. You most likely get a larger margin of profit. But to me, this sounds stupid. In fact, I would never buy a discless version because that would completely cut out eBay, completely cut out Amazon, and completely cut out GameStop, which I'm not interested in. In fact, I don't like completely downloading games straight from the PSN Network or the Xbox Store, whatever the case is, simply because a lot of the times these games are massive and they require a lot of internet and internet speed to be able to download. So for me, it's a lot better to buy the disc version, install it from the disc, and then install any updates from the PlayStation Network or wherever they want you to download it from. Anyways, I do think the $399 price tag is pretty good. That is assuming that this leak is true, but I do wonder how much did this console cost to make, and will Sony be making a large marginal profit on it? Because with the really beefy specs that are in this Sony PlayStation 5 and even the Xbox One X, or I'm sorry, the Xbox Series X, I wish Microsoft chose a totally different name, because I'm probably gonna keep mixing those up until the end of time. But for a console with really beefy specs, I would expect for it to cost a lot of money to manufacture. So it would be shocking to me for them to sell it at such a low price, even if it's just a discless version. Either way it goes, we'll just see what happens. I don't even know if I mentioned the standard version price, but the standard version price is $499, which is obviously $500 US. So now that I'm really thinking about it, in the long run, Sony would end up making more on the discless version because people would have to buy directly from the Sony PlayStation Network store. So even if they do sell it for a lower price than it costs to manufacture, maybe it's possible that they make more money in the long term than on the standard PS5. Who knows? Anyways, I do want to show you guys this tweet from Boss Logic, I believe, where he did a mock-up for the Miles Morales version of the PlayStation 5. This is not an official version, it's just a mock-up that somebody made. He's got two different versions. He's got a blue one and a red one. Now, in my opinion, the red one looks a little bit tacky. I don't know if it's the different gray shade that he used or if it's the fact that the red on the controller kind of looks weird. Weird in a tacky way is what I mean. It just doesn't look that appealing. It looks kind of strange. I should probably make a video of all the mock-ups that I've seen online. There's a lot of cool looking mock-ups, but I do prefer the blue version of this PlayStation 5. Alright, so we will see what happens with the PlayStation 5 price. My overall guess is that the leak looks, it looks legit, but it could be easily faked. And another thing is, I don't know if the console will actually cost that little. Honestly, let's just be honest, that's a pretty beefy console. It would be strange, but it'd be cool if they sold it for this little. Anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. Be sure to leave a like rating if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. I do reply and I do read the comments, and I will catch you guys on the next one.